All right, Play with Matches is back, and we've got a banger. Because guess what? The Charlie Kirk shooter's messages with his little lover boy just came out. Okay, so we have like an entire transcript between the shooter and his little lover boy right after the shooting. Gabrielle, did you hear it when I was listening to it a second ago?
No.
You didn't hear any of it?
No.
Okay, good. So it'll be brand new for you. Now, we're also going to start with two other stories, though, because we've got one where Office Depot refused to print posters about the Charlie Kirk, I don't even know. Is it like a memorial?
The vigil? Yeah, this is absurd.
Office Depot claims memorial poster is propaganda. So guess what you should do with Office Depot? You know what I mean? A vigil for Charlie Kirk is propaganda. Now, we're going to warm you guys up with something funny first, though, because, I assume that, the rest of this is going to be really aggravating. But
just blessed my feed this morning, and I sent it to Jesse because it was so cute and so accurate.
I'll tell you what, and if you think it's funny, why don't you like this video? Now, you should like it in advance because you're going to like it. And then also subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, all right? Bam.
Babies wear diapers, and I'm not a baby. And you're wearing a diaper. Well, babies wear diapers, and you're wearing a diaper. Well, I'm not a baby. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. I meant you're wearing a diaper. I'm not a baby. You're wearing a diaper. I'm not a baby, though. Yes, you're wearing a diaper. Well, I'm not a baby. You're wearing a diaper. I'm not. Well, I'm not even a baby, though. But you're wearing a diaper. You can't say but. That's a bad word. Well, I didn't say real but. Just pretend.
That is what it's like arguing with them.
No, I was going to say.
That's exactly it.
That's why they won't debate people, right? Like, you either have, like, the regular run-of-the-mill ones that'll debate, and it goes like that, or you have people like Destiny and these other guys who just lie. Like, they'll just lie or pretend that they know things that they don't, which is much more difficult to deal with.
It's the roundabout truths for me.
Yeah. He's literally like, no.
I'm just
all I'm saying is you're wearing a diaper. That's all. I'm not. I just said you're.
And then changes the entire thing around and says, "You said but."
Yeah. It's so good, dude. Oh man, that's so good. That was a gift from Gabrielle to you guys, and that was probably good.
I need more of that on my feed right now, y'all. I cannot. I work on Instagram. That is my platform where I make money, and I cannot be on that platform right now. I get a doom scroll and I get caught up on all the videos of Charlie Kirk being the most amazing person ever. And I just sit there and I be sad for 20 minutes and I get nothing done.
I'd be sad.
It's awful.
I'd be sad. That's cute,
so
Gabrielle.
Sad.
I'd be so sad.
I do. I'd be sad just sitting there.
Well,
it's awful.
If it makes you feel better, so far, the reaction to this has been that it's given me tremendous hope for the future, tremendous hope, where, when, I don't know, 3, 4, I don't know, up until maybe a few years ago, you could just feel that we were on the wrong side of everything, of the avalanche. It was like the avalanche was landing on us and we're like, I know I'm right about this.
I will never forget family member. I don't know if you want to name family member.
No.
Who said, do you remember that?
Well,
remember saying we were talking about
wrong side of history.
He's like, yeah, he's like, be careful. You don't want to be on the wrong side.
You don't want to be on the wrong. I'm like,
and both of us looked at each other. We're like, I don't think we're going to be.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be. But the thing is,
something tells me that saying that men or women is not going to be the right side of history.
Exactly. You're like, and you understand. We're not saying that there are no trans people. We're saying that it was what I could tell during that conversation was like, we are literally talking directly past each other because they don't even understand what we're saying. They think that we're like,
that's the thing. You're wearing a diaper. I'm not a baby. That's exactly, yes.
Yeah. It's like, we're not saying that there's no trans people. We're saying mainstreaming it to the extent that it's being mainstreamed is making people who are 100% not trans at all think that they're trans. Like this kid from this you know, the event that we're about to look at, you know, the roommate, I looked at pictures of him like when he was graduating high school. He's just a gay kid, man.
Yeah.
Like that's it. He's a gay kid.
What happened to just the run-of-the-mill gay kids?
That's what I'm saying. Is like, and so when I'm saying the problem I have with this whole thing is again about protecting children. Okay. And as much as this kid got involved in something that is, you know, unforgivable if he had foreknowledge, I looked at his picture and I'm like, that's just a gay kid. I don't know for sure, but like, I do know that being a gay boy right now, just like a gay boy, is like, that's like, you know how much more likely they are to slide into being trans. And if you think that's not a big deal, you're out of your mind. They are ending up mutilating themselves. Okay. Yeah. I'm not saying nobody should have the surgery. I'm saying that.
Yeah, but it's like, but there's also a big difference between like sexual preference and like identity.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
I totally know what you mean. But what I've always thought about this since this became a big issue is like, when they say they're in the wrong body, like what exactly are they feeling? Because you can understand how a person who is, well, I think it's possible that on the other side of the simulation, they're a girl and they were like, I want to see what it's like to live as a boy. And then they go into their simulation as a boy and it just doesn't take. They're like, I don't know what it is, but I am not a boy, you know? But that's just a theory. Also, they might just be fucking batshit crazy. I don't know. You know what I mean? But
hormone imbalances will be a little,
But I don't know how you explain a man being attracted to a man either, because the whole attraction thing supposedly is about procreation. You know, like it's you fall in love and you fall in that deep love at first because you're supposed to just go into a room and just, God damn, make babies. You know what I mean? Which is why it's like, you know, and that's why also people who have like fetishes with pregnant chicks, I'm like, fetish with pregnancy. That's literally biological. Like that's having a fetish with a pregnant chick to me is the same as a person being gay, where it's like, that's just biologically like
incorrect.
Like it's like off the rails. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess.
No, biologically it's incorrect.
It's just biologically incorrect. Like if I understand how society's supposed to run, but
it's taken. Job's already been done.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But just being a gay kid, going back to my original point, it's like as you're growing up and you're feeling things, and then you're like, I'm attracted to boys. Like you're a boy, and you're like, I know this way that I feel about boys. This is different than how I feel about girls. And you're watching people's behavior and like, dude. And then so you see how easy it is. Like imagine what that would be like if society is set up in the way where everybody, you know, mom, dad, which is just a result of biology. You know, like mom and dad get together, they have a baby. You're the result of a baby. That's civilization, how it works. But it's like, and so you're looking around and you just don't understand how you feel. And so how easy would it be if people are saying that like, oh, well, you're just a girl. Like you're just, you know, there's a lot of people who are born in the wrong body. And so you just end up being like, oh, I was born in the wrong body, as opposed to just being like, no, you're just gay, dude. Like it's fine. Like you're just gay. It's no big deal. You don't need to take different sex hormones. You don't need to take puberty blockers. You don't need to derail your entire fucking life biologically.
Your existence.
Because these maniacs have like created this mainline, streamlined way to put you in that position because the pharmaceutical companies will promote the shit out of it because it also...
They want a patient for life.
They want a patient for life. They don't want strong men. Like this is everything they want. Everything that they want all is at the end of that tunnel. Yeah. Anyway, now let's watch these people and why we will never go to Office Depot ever again. Oops.
So we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed. It's not
it's propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't put that here.
Alrighty, so what's your name?
Farrell, I'm current supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So unfortunately, we
so
do not
they
print,
say they don't print
we don't
political
print
propaganda.
No.
So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago.
political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. Yeah.
Did he say a couple years ago?
He did say a couple of years ago. Maybe he misspoke and meant to say a couple of days ago.
No manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we have-
subject,
we have
if you would like
lots-
to,
we have
you're welcome
orders.
to return.
Thank you.
Oh wait, here's a receipt.
He could have just misspoken.
It's possible, but anything on social media, I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
They got fired. Check their story.
That haircut's propaganda.
Yeah, that haircut's propaganda. Okay, so it was real.
Yeah, he might have just misspoke.
I mean, I would have been like, what? Because like they probably like called them. And they're like, hey, we can't.
Go to Upward News Story, and maybe that's where they have the firing.
All right, let's see.
Click on the circle, please.
The circle,
yes,
please.
The circle,
this?
The icon. Yes.
Circle.
Profile photo.
Okay. Debunking 5. Can you?
No, it's not there.
Okay. Well, anyway, they fired them, and again, I love being on this side now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like that's wrong. Like that's wrong. Oh, you refuse to print something for a vigil for a guy who just got murdered because it's political propaganda. So we're not going to support anything having to do with that. It's like, fuck you, bitch. Okay. How about fuck you? It's so crazy. It's like if you're gonna behave like that, you should at least have the decency to go watch him speak and then tell, like, because that's the thing is this is what's so infuriating is they're just dumb. Like they go on social media and they get these out. Oh my God, did I tell you about the clip that they were floating around acting like he called someone a chick?
Yeah.
Unreal.
He's talking to Jank.
He's talking to Jank, yeah. So this clip was floating around and it was Charlie KIRK on stage and this is when Cenk Uygur was going around to these like different like colleges or whatever, and he was following their speeches, and then he would be in the crowd and then he would confront them or whatever. And he said Charlie was asked something about how much money he makes, and Charlie KIRK's like, I live every day of my life like a capitalist, Cenk. And the people had taken that and acted like he was calling him a. And that was like that's like look at how racist he is. You're like, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, it's unbelievable what people will fall for without doing just a tiny bit of research. Unbelievable.
Unreal. And I know we're not supposed to cheer for people dying, but in this case I feel fine about it. The state of Utah will seek the death penalty for Tyler Robinson, the alleged assassin of Charlie KIRK. Oh.
See, I tend to agree with Augustine 1000 there at the top comment.
Life in solitary is better.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like it's too easy.
I don't know, man.
What?
You know?
I have a crazy
He's the new Lee Harvey Oswald. I do not understand this whole thing, dude. Like, you know, I don't want to derail this because I know we only have a couple minutes left and I really want to play this, but I just keep saying, like, everybody's like, it's not what it seems. The ballistics are wrong. Yada, yada, yada. It's like, dude, okay, I'm certainly open to that there are people infiltrating these chat groups and then inciting violence in very clever ways that get people to do things. But like this case, I'm like, dude.
I did see an interesting video today from an account that I do trust, and it had a different possibility. They weren't saying this is exactly what happened, but it was a possibility of a different angle from the shooter, not the guy standing behind like everyone said.
I saw the ballistics thing. Like believe me, people send me all this stuff, and I started watching that, and I'm like, and the guy, you know, obviously the guy's very credible. He's a Marine sniper, so I'm not like in a position to argue with him, but I'm just like, you know,
yeah. Sometimes Occam's razor is just it.
And the fact that it's like there's so much evidence that this was a conspiracy among these little Trantifa Discord people. Is so much evidence. Like there's so many people now.
Trantifa is a word I almost can't handle.
I love it, dude. Trantifa. And then they are oh wait, there's another one too that I just 4chan.
I don't know what that is.
So you know 4chan?
No.
Do you live on this planet?
No.
You don't know what 4chan is?
I've heard the word maybe. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay, 4chan is like a completely unregulated, like it's basically a Reddit kind of, but like there's no rules. So it's
healthy.
like
great. Yeah.
Flat earth, you know, like, and then and honestly there's stuff there that ends up being real that you can't get out anywhere else.
Sure.
But it's like it's 4chan, and then so there was a Reddit group that he was in called 4tran. That was so funny, dude. All right, so let's listen to this. These are the messages between the shooter and his little
Partner.
his little partner that was just caught by surprise. Didn't know this was happening. For the record, I don't believe that at all. Okay, just to be crystal clear, I don't believe it.
Interviewed Robinson's roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard." The roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note. The following text exchange.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say this about that. I find it very hard to believe that this guy, according to like everyone in his family, spazzed out at a family dinner screaming about Charlie Kirk to like random people in his house that completely disagree with him on this stuff. And yet he was able to plan to murder Charlie Kirk and his own roommate. He just somehow kept it all in and just never told him. And then like there was this is actually pretty clever, a way to like exonerate his roommate. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want you to go down, so in case this is what we'll do. It's pretty clever, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that he didn't know.
Yeah.
It responded, "What? You're joking, right? Robinson, I am still okay, my love, but I'm stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." Roommate, "You weren't the one who did it, right?" Robinson, I am. I'm sorry. Roommate, "I thought they caught the person." Robinson, "No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering." Roommate, "Why?" Robinson, "Why did I do it?" Roommate, "Yeah." Robinson, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence."
Aside from this text message thread that we're having right now, what a fucking moron.
And the
dude.
note that was left under the...
Yeah, which he burned. So it might have said like "burn me after" or something like that. But like, I've had enough of his hate, and so I hated him so much I killed him. You're all, okay, guy. Like, I would love to sit with a group of these Trantifa people and then watch them watch Charlie Kirk speak, and I'd be like, point to the hate, go.
Yeah.
You know, I guarantee they'd be like, right there. He said that biological females are different than trans females. You're all, they're all, you sick son of a bitch. You're like, okay. So it's literally the diapers and the fucking babies.
Yeah.
Going to attempt to read
of this conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you think maybe it's true, like this is real?
It seems pretty like elaborate and
I know, I'm thinking that too, but like it seems very elaborate, but I also can't imagine that his roommate didn't know. It's like something doesn't add up here. Like something doesn't add up.
There's something weird, yeah.
Because like
and I thought according to his grandma, he has had no shooting experience too, right?
I don't know. I didn't see that. But nonetheless, it's
just
like
one shot, no nothing. Somehow gets up there, manages to assemble the rifle. Scope is perfectly sighted. One, like, just that. I
mean, hey, if you have a rifle and it's sighted in, like, here's the other thing. If the rifle is sighted in at 100 yards, which most of them are, is if he doesn't adjust it, he would have aimed at Charlie's head and it would have hit him in the neck because it would have dropped. So that does indicate that would be accurate. But here's the other thing. It's like, like it's like both extremely elaborate and also completely retarded at the same time. Yeah. To the point where it's like, is there a world where this whole thing is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a world where it's like, but I mean, my instincts have been screaming at me from the very beginning that this is exactly what it is. Like, I don't know why. I just like, you know, it just looks to me like it is this, you know.
No, what do y'all think?
Especially the fucking God. The guys are all, hey man, what do you think about trans violence? And he gets shot right then. Then the guy, yeah, you or whatever he's saying, that woman that's like, oh, I saw him there. I don't care what you saw.
There's a lot of weirdness, but I feel like everything that happens nowadays, there's a lot of weirdness. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me see what else he says.
Retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate, how long have you been planning this? Robinson, a bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson again, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man?
What? That's your fucking concern? You're facing Supermax for life, dude, and you're talking about a murder.
He had the perfect crime.
That is fucking unreal. Like, that is unreal.
How anyone thinks that they could get away with anything like this with today's society, like the amount of surveillance that we have everywhere, the amount, like, forensics, like.
He straight up said, how am I going to explain this to my old man? You're all.
Well, he's thinking, if I got away with this.
Dude, you have to be joking.
He's obviously got a screw loose or several.
No, she's an idiot. They're fucking morons.
And crazy.
All right, well, that's it. We're out of time anyway, so you guys can watch me finish this story on my channel. Love you guys.
Okay.
Bye.